we can double click on it. We'll go unique value again. We'll classify it by that classification field. We'll click classify, right? We'll make them a little bit bigger. Now for each one we can actually select different symbols, and you might want to expand your window so we have a little better control over the symbols. These grayed out ones with the blue outline, you can set the color of them. Okay, down here. If we select any of these, they're just the single color. So for buildings, we'll make buildings circles, and purple is fine. Camp, we'll make them squares, and we'll make them, say, that color. Ruins, we'll make them diamonds, and that color's fine. Settlements, we'll make them triangles, and we'll make them a lovely shade of brown. Okay. We click apply, or OK. Again, that looks quite crowded. What we can do is zoom in, and that should show you some of the differences in the symbols more clearly. So it's very clearly, we can see we've got camps out here, a settlement here, buildings here. But what about the ruins? Where can we find ruins? Well, let's zoom back out. We'll zoom to last. If we want to identify all the ruins in this vector file, in this point vector file, we can open the attribute table and we can search for ruins in there. There's 17 matching features. Alright, well, let's bring them to the top, and there they're all shown. Now, if we move this out of the way, you can see now that we've got all of the ruins showing up as highlighted in yellow. I'm going to close this. We can then right click over here on that layer, and I can save the selection as a shapefile. Okay, I'm going to go up one level, and I'm going to create a new folder, and I will call this my name. Okay, now we're going to load a vector. We'll go up one, and you'll see that it's actually called JSON.shape, so we open the shape file. Now if I shut population layer off, alright, we will double click it, and we're going to make these a little bit bigger. And a nice bright color so that we can easily see them. And they were the diamonds. Okay. So now we can easily see where they all are. If we want to know more information about features, we can actually click on the Identify Features button. We make sure that the layer that we want to know about is selected, and then we can go and click. This brings up this window, and it will give you everything in the attribute table corresponding to what we've clicked on. Just to demonstrate that, I'll open up the attribute table, and you can see we've only got the 5 different categories. Okay. Now again, we can keep clicking on them. If we click outside of it, it'll tell us that there is no features found in the active layer at the point you clicked. So for example, if I switch it now to Alaska and click, yeah, it's going to show me the current polygon in which I've clicked. It's going to tell us what the area is. In this case, it's this many square miles. It's also going to derive the area in the units that you've got set for your location, which is part of what your projection is. So I'm going to talk about that. Oh my, I guess I should change that. Pause for the moment.